Updos and pinup styles can be simple even if you have extensions. In this video, I'll show you how to get the look. We're starting this style with a full head of curls. You can also do this on body wave hair or straight hair and then bump the curls in at the end. We are going to use a little wonder brush, some hairpins, and a piece of fabric that has a slight stretch. It's cut about 3 inches by 2.5 feet, and the ends are arced. So we are going to simply pull all of the extensions back, away from the face. We'll leave a few curls down. We can always pin those up if it's too much. Because this is a pinup style, we want to make sure that the emphasis falls towards the fringe area. So we want to make sure that our roll in the back is nice and tall, making sure that we're covering this crown section of the head. Taking your pins, we're going to go through the roll and then pin it into the base hair. Now we want to make sure that we're putting it into the hair and not putting it underneath any of your extensions, because that will have a tendency to pull throughout the evening and it will start to hurt after a while. So we're going to do several pins. We're going to do them in alternating directions, going down and then also in the upward direction. That way it's going to lock this roll into place. Once you have enough pins, you can kind of let go. We want to keep pinning it to make sure that we have that stability. Okay, we're just going to double check, make sure that everything is pinned nicely. From there, we're going to fluff out this portion of the hair. Don't worry too much about the hair that's down on the bottom. We're going to simply pin that up out of the way. These don't have to be perfect because that little bit of fabric that we talked about in the beginning is going to hide a lot of those evils. So right now, normally if we were doing a regular updo, we would be very concerned about hiding any of the extensions that are here along this bottom edge. But since we're going to have that fabric piece covering it, we're not going to worry too much about that, and we just want to make sure that we don't have any ends that are sticking out over where the fabric would end. All right, from there, we're ready to take a look at the front. This is where the little wonder brush comes in. We're going to do a couple little mini victory rolls in the front to give it a little bit of extra style. So we're going to take our front pieces that we left out. We're going to pull them towards the front, and then we're going to put in a bit of back combing. This back combing is doing a couple things. It's giving us a little bit of volume, but it's actually making the hair easier to work with because it's now holding together as one solid panel. So once you have that in place, we're going to brush it forward. Because these are part of the extensions, we're going to make sure that it's smoothed over that corner. Now we're going to take bobby pins, not hairpins, these are the ones that are flat. And we're going to roll that. We're going to open up the bobby pin and then just slide that down the roll, again, avoiding those extensions. You don't want to hit those bases, it's going to be real uncomfortable. Okay, now that we have that in, I'm going to do the same on the bottom, and then I'm going to switch to the other side. Repeating on the other side. Pull that front panel forward. Back comb it from the back side only. We're gonna brush it down if it gets too much poof. or too frizzy. And again, pulling all of this up and forward, smoothing it out, rolling it over, and then placing those pins in place. Continue smoothing and placing your pins until you have the perfect look. Before you do anything else, make sure that you hairspray that front panel into place. You don't want those rolls going anywhere. Next, we're gonna take our fabric and we're gonna use it to hide the back section underneath where you might have any tracks exposed. And then you're also going to pin it in the front. So we're gonna make sure that all of your top hair, if it covers any extensions, that that's also pushed into place. So open your fabric, go down underneath, make sure on the top that it's even. Go right behind your two curls, leaving the front panels out. We're gonna just tuck those ends of that fabric underneath, and then we're ready to look at the back section. The back piece is incredibly simple. We're just going to do a bit of back combing, and then we're gonna pin the curls in place as needed. If you have not pre-curled, just go ahead and do the curls before you add your back combing and do your pins. Now we're just going to separate into separate sections. Since you want to make sure the emphasis is towards this crown area, you want to pin up and then pin down. So this hair is flowing up and then being pinned into place. Next section. Going to fold it up. And we're gonna pin that into place. And we're gonna repeat that until each piece has a purpose. This is our modern twist for extensions on a classic look. If you liked this video, make sure to click subscribe to see all of our other awesome extension styling tutorials.